Welcome everyone to our James Buchanan Elementary School Positive Leader Assembly for November. We're going to start off with our school mission statement. The James Buchanan Elementary School learning community is dedicated to offering high-quality academic opportunities and positive family-centered school experiences in a safe, supportive environment to help students become lifelong learners, respectful individuals, and responsible citizens. Be respectful, be responsible, be ready to learn. Be a bulldog. We're going to start off with our perfect attendance. So each marking period, we will honor students who are present for every day and minute of the school year. So we have a nice list of boys and girls who were here the entire first marking period. Adeline, Emma, Mason, Leanne, Elora, Adeline, Rowan, Aubrey, Alexander, Naomi, Joseph, Franklin, Emma, Alexa, Adeline, Jason, Jenin, Faith, Ray, Mason, Cora, Josiah, Layla, Roydell, Liana, Daniel, Emery, Osmond, Avery, Jude, Joshua, Rufus, Austin, Liam, Elwin, Ophelia, Christina, Derek, and Cooper. We also have our November birthday, so happy birthday to you, my friends. So the birthdays in November are Robert, Angelina, Nova, Austin, Dylan, Ryan, Amari, Eiley, Edward, Amaya, Eric, Tanijah, Cameron, Miles, Aria, as well as Mrs. Dalton, Mrs. Brown, and Miss Martin. So here's some events coming up. We have Cookies with Santa coming up on Friday, December the 5th at 6 o'clock p.m., sponsored by the PTA. The Girls on the Run 5K is at December 7th at DeSales University at 10 a.m. And then our 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders in the winter concert featured on Wednesday, December the 16th. We did have an amazing turnout for our STEAM night, so we'd like to recognize all the participants of the STEAM night. We had a wonderful time. A lot of families came and saw great experiments. The boys and girls who did participate will receive a certificate and a ribbon that will be presented to you by your teacher. I was very excited about all the work that they did. So, Hannah, Simon, Andrew, Mason, Adira, Sienna, Andrew, Elizabeth, Emma, Naomi, Lucas, Alex, Owen, Jude, Ophelia, Blake, Avery, Anna, Cora, Declan, Josie, Elise, Corina, Levon, Ray, and Lucas. There's some photos here. We had some really cool experiments. You see the fruit beats, the scribble bots, the water bear world, lots of cool stuff. And you could just see lots of wonderful pictures. The kids had a great time, and I loved all of the different science experiments you guys presented. Awesome job. And some more. Okay, so we got some jokes. Mrs. Felker threw in for us. Why was the math book crying? Any guesses? Because it had too many problems. Our math stars for the month of November. In kindergarten, we have Milo. In first grade, we have Caden. In second grade, we have Ava. In third grade, we have Edward. In fourth grade, we have Cameron. And in fifth grade, we have Zach. Congratulations, math stars. Okay, we got another joke. The question is, what is a pirate's favorite letter? I think we probably know this answer already. And R. So now we're going to take a look at our November reading stars. From kindergarten, we have Leanne. From first grade, we have Adeline. From second grade, we have Corina. From third grade, we have Aria. From fourth grade, we have Joshua. And from fifth grade, we have Derek. Okay, we have another joke. saying, why did the banana go to the doctor? Because it wasn't peeling well. I didn't make the jokes. I just read them. Okay, on to our lunchroom leaders. So for each grade, we have one lunchroom leader selected by Mrs. Vargas, Mrs. Stempo, and Mrs. Garman. First, in kindergarten, we have John Anthony from Mrs. Grasser's class. In first grade, we have Lucas from my class, Mrs. Lapointe. Second grade, we have Jason from Mrs. Sames' class. Third grade, we have Blake from Mrs. Martin's class. Fourth grade, we have Isabella from Miss Lurch's class. And from fifth grade, we have Adela from Miss Altavilla. Wow, here we go again. Which school supply is king of the classroom? It would be a ruler. Okay, and now on to our positive leaders. To start with Mrs. Grasser's class, and that would be Rowan. Mrs. Grasser says that, Rowan, you are always helpful to your friends. You are kind and compassionate. You have been a great leader in the classroom. You finish your work and always participate in the learning activities. In Mrs. Saramula's class, we have Adeline. Adeline is a positive leader because she is respectful in our classroom, helpful towards peers, and perseveres through tasks. And from Miss Teague, we have James. Miss Teague wrote a little poem for you, James, and it says, James loves to learn and leads with cheer. He helps his classmates far and near. He asks great questions every day, a positive leader in every way. Good job, kindergarten. Now on to first grade. In Miss Shalani's class, we have Jacob. Miss Shalani says that Jacob is a kind friend, a good leader, and always follows classroom expectations. Jacob is a helper and a positive light in the classroom. Mrs. Brown's class, we have Franklin. Franklin is a positive leader because he always provides a helping hand when needed, completes all of his work to the best of his ability, and is kind to his classmates. Keep up the great work, Franklin. And in my class, Mrs. Lapointe, we have Selena. Selena has worked very hard on making good choices each day. She tries her best to be a leader and is an example for her peers. I am proud of you, Selena. Keep it up. Good job, first grade. On to second grade, we will start with Miss Butt's class, and that will be Zygmunt. And Miss Butt says Ziggy has a positive attitude and a big heart. He is helpful to other students and to me. He is a role model to his classmates. Way to go, Ziggy. In Mrs. Sames' class, we have Ava Lynn. Ava Lynn is a hardworking student who never gives up. Even when the work is challenging, she follows the rules, tries her best every day, and her sweet smile and giggle brighten our classroom and everyone around her. She truly deserves this Positive Leader Award. Good job. Okay, and on to third grade. That would be Hannah. Mrs. Martin says that Hannah always has a positive attitude and helps anyone who might need it. She is a leader in and out of the classroom. Hannah is kind, courteous, and a good friend to everyone. Next up in Mr. Wood's class would be Liana. Mr. Wood says that Liana shows her leadership skills by being kind and polite. She respects others. She participates in class and completes her work. She is very proactive. Good job, third grade. On to fourth grade, we are going to start with Mrs. Fetter's class, and that would be Rufus. Rufus is always willing to help a friend. He often lets other students go before he does and never complains. Rufus is always willing to help anyone. Keep up the great work. And in Miss Lurch's class, we have Sienna. Sienna has shown leadership qualities since the first day of school. She strives to be successful in all aspects of school, actively participates, and is always there to help out a classmate. I am extremely proud of her. Keep up the great work, Sienna. And in fifth grade, we are going to start with Kaylee from Miss Altavilla's class. Miss Altavilla says Kaylee has shown leadership qualities throughout the year. She consistently completes her work and puts effort into it. She's always willing to help others and has been a huge help on the safety team. And lastly, from Miss Marakovic's class, we have Frankie. And Miss Marakovic says that Frankie is a positive leader because he is respectful, responsible, and kind. He makes positive choices, helps his classmates, and shows leadership through his actions every day. Good job to all of our positive leaders. And with that, we wish you a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. We will have a nice little break ahead of us, and we will see you back in December.